Hey everybody, how are you doing? It is the 19th of March 2023. And Democrats are not going to be happy until they get this gaslight explosion they keep begging for. You know, this guy brags out of New York City District Attorney. He's nothing more than liberal Democrat trash, and I hate to say it, black folk are too willing to be the Democrat servants and slaves. Let's stop playing around with it. Black folk, they don't know no better. Stop saying that. They know exactly what they're doing. They're willfully doing it. And yes, there are many black conservatives, many black Republicans, but that don't reflect the majority of the neighborhood. Scott Adams was right. Matter of fact, really what Scott Adams took was a quote from Minister Louis Farrakhan. When Minister Louis Farrakhan was questioned, they said, are there any good white folk? And he said, yeah, there probably is, but I ain't got time to find them. I ain't got time to search between the good ones and the bad ones. Well, if you white, what's wrong with you taking that same approach? You can't tell the good blacks from the bad blacks. The ones you see that are good, the ones you see that are bad, push away. But you ain't got time to search through all of us. See? Yeah. But let's talk about this guy Braggs. He have let criminals go, and they have went out and committed murder, pushed people in front of trains, assaulted Asian people, robbed stores. But you're going to arrest Donald Trump for something a court found him not guilty for, slanderous. Because remember, he sued Stormy Daniels and her lawyer and won. Remember, Donald Trump put Stormy Daniels in court and he ended up getting $300,000 for slander. So how are you going to say, well, he paid her $100,000? Well, a federal judge found, no, he didn't. She lied. But you going to play, I bet you he didn't tell that to the grand jury. Now, like I say, liberals like the gaslight. Liberals, you was terrified January the 6th. People can say, well, it was planned, blah, blah, blah. You were still terrified because you didn't know how far it was going to stop. What do you think's going to happen if you keep pushing and pushing? Now, Republicans, I see why y'all do what you do. Because you got Republicans like Brent Woodcocks. Brent Woodcocks. Nobody in North Carolina, none of your Republican base, nobody wanted Medicaid expansion from the Republican base, whom you are supposed to be loyal to. Not the Democrat base, not WRAL, not WITN, not TV 14 Spectrum. You're not supposed to be loyal to them. You're supposed to be loyal to the Republican base. But you want to tell radio hosts like Casey O'Day, Pete Callum, other Republicans here in North Carolina who hold you accountable, you just a radio host. Well, you know what? They're a radio host that has a finger on the pulse. And you so stupid, you pushing what Democrats want. Maybe you need to be primaried. Because if you're going to do what Democrats want you to do, we don't need you. We don't need you. But I see where you Republicans become cowards. Because Republicans, when you win office seats, your job is to plan for the next election so you can get your votes so you can just worry about more money for yourselves. See, that's you, Brent Wilcox. That's you right there. You got that office. You ain't thinking about doing what the Republicans want, the Republicans' base want. You think about doing what those daggone donors and those people's going to keep giving you money in pocket. The same thing with Republicans. Tell me why Hunter Biden isn't indicted. Tell me why Hunter Biden isn't indicted. Tell me why. For child molestation. Tell me why the Arkansas people haven't issued a new warrant on Hunter? Huh? Tell me why. Because clearly he lied about how much money he was getting. Oh, let me do my tie. So, as I end this today, morning tie talk, and look like morning shave, yeah, I do a half Windsor. I do a half Windsor today. Morning tie talk, Republicans, you better sound off and let it be known this was happening to Donald Trump. It's not going to turn out well for you Democrats. Stand your ground and let's fight. Yeah, let's stand up for President Trump and let's fight like our future depends on it in America. Because it does. Republicans standing right there. You got this idiot Joe Biden. Nobody's talking about his old pedophile son or his old pedophile self. There shouldn't be a state right now that's not calling out Hunter and Joe Biden for that pedophilia. But nope, Republicans can't do that. They got to be cowardly, run, duck and hide. But you know what? Some Republicans like this. This is what they always wanted. They want to get rid of Donald Trump because they just want the base to vote them in office so they can continue to get more money. Yeah, the Republicans, just as crooked as Democrats when it comes to that. Let's see which Republicans stand up. Ron DeSantis, let's see what you do too.